Our adventure starts in Ciudad Bolívar, the capital city of Bolívar State on the south margin of the magnificent Orinoco River. The first night, we stay in the Posada Angostura, located in the heart of the colonial part of the city, full of memories from the independence years. Next morning, after breakfast, we drive west. Desolate landscapes and many mysterious scenes will greet us on our journey. We encounter gigantic dormant rivers waiting for the rainy season to come. Finally, the majestic Caura River, one of the main tributaries of the Orinoco, our navigation and adventure destination. Everything is colossal in the southern Orinoco. Rushing rivers, peaceful savannas, spectacular waterfalls, gigantic stony monoliths, and the mighty tepuis still guarding the secrets of the beginnings of life on Earth. After 3 hours, around noon, we reach the town of Trincheras. In the middle of lush tropical vegetation lies the Caura Lodge, in keeping with the characteristics of the surrounding forest environment. Comfortable cabins are scattered around the area. This is a level of comfort to savor before we start our adventure to the Great Falls. Sergio will be our guide. He's very experienced and will be able to reveal to us the secrets of the area.
Welcome to the wet tropical forest. This is Caura Reserve, 40,000 square kilometers. This is the land of the Yacuanas. Yacuanas means able to build canoes. For that reason, they are the masters in this river.
The afternoon is favorable for a ride in the surrounding territory. We board the dugout canoe and navigate upstream for about 15 minutes. Immediately, the landscape captures our souls. Barbara and Sophie came from Holland to sample for the first time the experience of the jungle. The odors and fragrances, the colors, the sounds and sensations soon take possession of their feelings and will stay with them long after the journey ends. The first stop, the first experience. It's warm, but still comfortable, and there are not many mosquitoes. A jungle without the extremes we usually find. This is one of the blessings of the Caura Basin. Sergio talks about freshwater dolphins and palm trees.
So they don't need the good side because they use the sonar, okay? And Caura River we have only one kind, that is tonina. We call it palm. It's very useful for those Indians. They cut it with an axe, okay? And they take sticks and they can build houses. They can build beds to sleep or tables. And when it gets dry, it gets stronger. Okay? And also they use the leaf to build roof.
We continue through the jungle to a gigantic ceiba tree. Its huge buttressed roots provide the transition from the underworld to the heavens. Everything is huge in the southern Orinoco. We are underway again to the private island of Yocore. Some cranes welcome us. Here, these forest birds are raised as if they were chickens. Above us, a macaw is undisturbed by our presence. Nearby, a curassow feeds on plant matter on the ground. A parrot approaches, tempted by a banana offered to him. In the shadows of the late afternoon, an agouti feeds on the fallen fruits. This is one of the gigantic rodents of South America. From the treetops, the howler monkeys announce our presence. One of the strangest looking turtles, the mata-mata, which can measure up to 16 inches. This is a small baby. The head is flat and distorted. The snout is extended forward into a long, thin, snorkel-like breathing tube. The neck is longer than its vertebral column. The animal remains in shallow water, which enables it to poke its snout above the surface to take some air. After our amazing jungle tour, we return to Caura Lodge. The third day, 8 a.m. We're ready to go. A 60-mile, 6-hour boat ride to the base camp.
From here, we will stop at an Indian community in Boca de Nichare.
Here are the first rapids, but our pilot is the best in this river, so there's nothing to worry about. The first stop, Peñas Negras, black rocks. Huge granite rocks emerge from the river forming dams, so we must continue our journey slowly and carefully. Another passenger joins us, Carlos, who will supervise the whole operation. As well, there is Jose Manuel, the pilot, and Tenilda from the Pemon tribe, the kitchen keeper. This is one of several Indian communities we will encounter during the trip. This one is named La Fortuna. Some Creole fishermen, the only boat we saw during the long hours of the journey. One of the great things about the Caura River is its isolation. We are nearly halfway to our destination, the Yaquana community of Nichare. We will stop here for lunch and take a look at their handicrafts. It turns out that we won't be able to see the manioco and caseba operation, since they are shut down at the moment.
So here we are in Boca de Nichare. It's in Yaquana Indian community. We will stop here for lunch, and then we will see how they make cassava with manioc. Okay, so this is a souvenir shop here. Yeah, it's a small sunbill here in the jungle. Want to have a look? Acha. All the baskets are made by women. Only women do that, okay? And the old people also. The weapons, you can hang it, it's very heavy. Take it, it's heavy. In the past, talking 100 years ago, they used this in the war when they fight and they kill each other. Now, thank goodness they don't have to use this. This is tapara. It's a fruit. So they cut it down, they take out the meat, and they make this. It's, you can use it to drink water or to drink manioco. Okay. Manioco is a kind of cereal. It's like a muesli, but in Indian way. They made it with cassava, with yuca also. This is a meeting house. Every Indian community has a house like this. So they believe a lot about stars.
Time to move on. Half an hour later, we find rapids again, and these ones seem to be dangerous. With one hand on the seat and another grasping the gunwale of the canoe, we leave Jose Manuel to do his job. In the remaining hours of our trip, we experienced for ourselves what we had been told before. The Caura Basin is a natural system which consists of 5% of the entire country and supports the region's 15,000 inhabitants. The aquatic ecosystem provides fresh water, food, transportation, and habitat for local communities as well as for the wildlife. The Caura Reserve is a fluvial system with dense forests practically untouched by agricultural and other human commercial development because of its inaccessibility. One of the most pristine ecosystems in South America, the Caura Basin and its inhabitants remain a tantalizing mystery to conservation biologists. The lack of human activity in the region leads us to believe that the Caura is a thriving ecosystem that may contain many species unknown to science, and a beauty comparable only to other areas of the Orinoco Amazon basin. is later in the afternoon, and our destination for tonight is in sight. El Playón, Huge Beach, our base camp to the falls. Before getting there, we have a short encounter with the treacherous rapids coming down from the falls. In the evening, Sergio talks to Barbara and Sophie about tomorrow's activities. It's time for the 3-hour trek to the falls. The first half hour is delightful walking through the jungle. This is the path the Indians use to carry gasoline to their communities in the high Caura. The lush Amazon forest. Now we have to start climbing. After a while, too long for some of us, the first stop to explain how the Yuquanas carry their dugout canoes along this path to the low Caura.
This way is used by the Indians because now in the high Caura is the only place where they find a wood or the big trees to make the canoes that we used yesterday. There's two kinds of trees. It's a sassafras and a palo de juco.
Time to go on again. Then, after half an hour, another rest. This time, to watch the work of the leaf-cutting ants. They bring leaves to their nests to farm a fungus on which they feed. Termites work on a gigantic nest to rebuild their galleries. The jungle spider comes out of its den when it is provoked by the vibration of a thin fiber. Fungus, important recyclers of energy in the forest. Another novelty, a branch which drains water to quench the thirst.
That is water from the rain, yeah, and the roots take it from the bottom to the top of the trees.
Some Indians join us for the end of the trek. The final push. We know we are near. The sounds of the falls are all around us. Words fail us. We can only stare in awe. Jose Luis, one of the Indians who disappeared a while ago, comes back with his traditional outfit, guayuco, bow and arrows. For some money, he tells us in his language the troubles he's having to support his family. He's trying to put some money together to go to the city and buy fishing hooks. He also needs a few clothes for his wife and some shorts for his 7 children. Finally, Jose Luis demonstrates his skill with bow and arrow, the technique to hunt monkeys, one of the main protein sources in the Indian diet. His facial expression is eloquent. After lunch, we make the final trek to the top of the falls, where the beauty of the landscape and the magic of the virgin jungle will be imprinted on our souls for a lifetime.
When I came here, it was just the peace, the rest, the nature, just the view over this. That was like already like the real beautiful thing. When we began the boat trip, was to visit the Indian communities. I thought maybe they were a little bit more primitive, but actually it was really nice to see them. I mean, they had the other way of living and how they make the yuga, and it was really nice to see that. And those Indian children, they are really so sweet. And the other thing is just the jungle. It's amazing, just the sounds, the noises. I mean, those howler monkeys that you hear. But it was really nice.